Good morning, everybody. Guess who you're with this morning? Morning, Ed. Morning, Crystal Lynn. Morning, Jeff. Morning, Wayne. Morning, Nate. How's everybody doing this morning? Mark's running late, so I figured I'd just go on and start it. Morning, Gravely Man. Morning, Ed.
Morning, Miss Sandy. Hey,
How
Gravely
are
Man.
you?
Go Kurt.
Good morning.
I'm Peachy. So
Mark will be here.
okay, I was gonna say, did he not get out of bed?
He's making coffee.
He's making coffee. Ooh.
Yeah, we already drank it all. So how are you this morning?
I'm extremely tired.
Why? What'd you do last night? Stay up and make
Well,
movies?
No, I watched some of Brandon's live stream and actually dozed off right here at the computer. Wasn't up on the panel though. Decided I'd go and lay down, slept for about 45 minutes, and that was about midnight, and I woke up and I was up till 3 o'clock this morning and dozed off for another 45 minutes.
Jeez. Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
That's right. I'm wearing my red, which looks pink.
Well, I'm wearing pink. Morning, Lucky.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
And I have to go to work.
For you. For you, my lady. Happy Valentine's Day. Here, take it. Take it.
I can't reach it.
You're going to have to come down and get it in person.
Yeah, okay. It'd probably be a lot warmer down there.
Yeah, I'm sweating in my garage right now.
Oh, don't.
I got the garage door open and the fan on.
What's the temperature?
I want to say like 75.
Gee.
Well, you just remember these times, Nate, because I don't want to hear it like in July when you're complaining because it's so hot in the garage that you can't shoot videos and do live streams again.
Well, you're going to hear that for sure.
No.
He said no.
I'll just remind you that this winter, when we're up here and, teen temperatures, you're down there and like, it's 75. I'm hot. I got the fan on.
Or it's in the 40s down there and it's, I'm freezing and they got winter coats on.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have cold than heat, though.
I agree because I can put more layers on. I can only take so much off until I run into the problem you ran into yesterday.
Exactly. Yep. Luckily, I didn't run into that problem. I could see it from a far distance.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see this like that.
Those kind of problems will poke your eye out.
Or in.
Morning, Junkyard. Where'd old Crystal Lynn go?
She's cooking breakfast, she said. Or she's cooking. She didn't say breakfast.
It'll probably be breakfast.
I asked her what she was cooking and she didn't answer me. So,
Morning, Ken.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ken.
Oh, you're here? Here, you can get on.
I'm right here.
No,
You're doing
here.
a good job.
There you go.
Oh, Lordy.
I need more coffee anyhow.
Yeah, I just brought
Mark,
dogs
you
in.
better listen to management.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. They got Sparky trapped in the basement, wouldn't bring him up. Lordy, he's got a fire going already, too.
Yeah, it's cool enough.
Oh yeah.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone today?
Good. How you doing?
Good morning, Sparky.
You missed the meltdown last night. You missed all the action last night, everyone.
What was it?
Mick Mowers had a major meltdown with StreamYard last night.
Uh-oh.
Because I was on a call with him on Facebook, like a conference call, yesterday afternoon to discuss it with him because we've had major issues with StreamYard. So basically, I've told them to get it sorted, and they know what the problem is. UK has been restricted to like bandwidths because everyone's on it, and it's causing the problems.
Wow.
Morning, Lucky.
Good morning.
Cough your lungs up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm just doing my music at the moment for the shows. So tonight I've got the Valentine's show.
Wow.
Oh boy. Now what do you do? You make them up in advance, Sparky?
I've got all 10 shows made up now. All the 10 shows ahead of me.
Okay.
So all the music and everything. But the requests were still coming in until the last moment. They always do. I don't know why. Morning, Dick Small Engines.
Boy, they're all coming in.
They're following the leader, aren't they?
I think Ed shared you out. I shared you out, so I don't know how many other people did.
I shared you out.
Well, I put you on my DJ Sparky site as well. So,
There you go. So how's that coming along for you, Spark?
oh, my God. I'll tell you something. I haven't done it for nearly, 15, 16 years. I'm straight back into it. It's like riding a bike. It's like my mental health's come down. I feel relaxed, and music's so good.
Good.
An American chap last night emailed me last night, can you play the trucking song? I said, yeah, I can do on my shows, no worries. And yeah, he said, why can't we have a radio station like this across here? Because yours sounds a lot more better than ours. I said, well, not my fault. It's
Right.
not my fault, you know what I mean? They don't play your songs. So yeah, quite good.
Now, Sparky, is your radio show, is it a completely different channel than your normal one?
Yes, it's all you have to do is when you go to my website, it says radio above it, and you can click it, and it will take you straight to the listening page, and
Okay.
that's it. My website has all the links on it, all my show times and everything. So
Yep. Morning, Bo. I think we did catch one of your things, Sparky.
I did.
Yeah.
You were already at
I
work.
was already at work. And
yeah, I got so much good feedback. It's unreal. I mean, everyone says, "Is he the professional one or is he the DJ?" And everyone's been saying that I'm the professional one because I've been offered slots, like prime slots, before even like breakfast shows and tea time shows. What people don't get, you know what I mean? So I'm happy.
yeah, I got a notification from a company that wants me to try some of their product and display it on YouTube.
Hmm.
And I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not, but I guess they're shipping me product to try
Mm,
and put it out on the internet.
yeah.
Can you say what kind of product?
I'm not saying anything until it's in hand.
It's going to be sexy underwear for ladies, you know what I mean?
I didn't know if it's like in a little blue pill form or something, or
No, no. It has to do with with the leg.
It's that manscaping thing.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wax, sack, and crack. Yeah, wax, sack, and crack.
Yeah. It might be called greasing. I don't know.
Mm.
All right, guys. I have a question. Returning to a question yesterday that I think y'all are probably going to not agree on. So my theory, you guys said not to paint the block, right? Because it'll overheat. I'm not going to paint the block, but this is just thinking in my head. So these motors usually run sitting still, correct?
Right.
But when they're on a go-kart or a mini bike, 90% of the time you're moving when you're riding it. So air is constantly flowing over the engine. Wouldn't that kind of
No,
balance out the paint, maybe?
no.
What do you do after you get the engine hot and you shut it off? It's still hot. You ain't moving air anymore.
All right. I didn't think about that. All right.
Plus, it's mounted behind you. It's not going to get a whole lot of air across it.
Yeah.
And
That was my theory with my 5-horse Briggs because I painted the block on that one.
wow. And here's another scenario for you too. The wife's pulling tractor.
Uh-huh.
Everything's billet inside of it and everything, which you're doing. Okay. At the end of that track, when we would shoot that with a heat gauge, that motor was 290 degrees. Yeah.
Fine, mate.
Well, I know Ed had to put those duct fans on his to keep it cool.
And we have the same thing on ours. And as soon as you shut that motor down, you turn those fans on to cool it.
Does it get hotter? Like when you stop it, it gets like hotter or something?
Right.
Yeah, 'cause
And that's what you're going to face too. When you shut that motor down, if you don't have fans to cool it, you know, you don't want the paint to hold that heat on that block.
I got you. All right. All right.
Just stop thinking about painting it. Paint makes it ugly.
Yeah. He's
If
worried about
anything, Nate, polish it. It's aluminum. Polish it. Make it shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about a small electric fan?
Mm.
I haven't seen a mini bike with a fan sitting in front of it, like a motorcycle fan, smaller one.
Yeah, me neither.
I think it would look nice though, different, right?
I mean, I have 3 or 4 of those turbo fans that we use on the tractor engines on the shelf out here. I could send you a fan.
I was
Then
gonna
I
say
had
he's
to put
down
a
in
battery
Florida.
on it.
Huh?
It would be different.
He's down in Florida. There should be like tons of boats with bilge fans down there. You just rip one out.
I had one of those fans, kind of like what you had, a duct fan. I forget what it was for. And I gave it to Johnny for his lawnmower. He never put it on.
You wouldn't
Because
need
that
it.
thing would
And
open.
all,
You only need it after you shut it off. You wouldn't need to put a battery on the go-kart. Just tie it into your truck with little clip cables.
Oh, Lordy. Bo, you need to
or
hush
a
up.
jump, or you can put a jump pack there too. All you need is just a little battery. They only pull about 4 amps. You know.
Yeah.
I'll go steal Adam's turbo. He's not going to use it.
No, read what Bo wrote in the chat down there.
I think I know where you can get a turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Where at,
pull
Bo?
it off Bo's truck.
No, I have one out here in the garage for the build that I'm doing myself.
I do have that Porsche 911 turbo. I just think it's too big for anything I got.
His daughter on mine already.
But I have thought about putting it on the drag bike.
Mm-hmm. That would be something.
It'd look cool. I don't know if it'd do anything, but it sure as hell look cool.
Get some nitrous on it. Go on, get some nitrous on it.
Yeah.
We'll do both. We'll do nitrous and turbo.
Damn it, yeah, why not?
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be something different, that's for sure.
Is it a bird or is it a plane or is it Nate going flying 3 miles an hour in the air, 30 miles an hour in the air? Oh dear.
Jeff says you're putting too much thinking into this, Nate.
Probably.
I think it would look better if you'd polish that motor all up.
I don't even know if I can because there's so many fins and things on it.
You can. I've seen them
Like I
done.
wouldn't be able to get. You have?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time consuming, but you can do it. With like a
Look-
little
look at
Dremel.
Yeah.
The big areas you can start out with
Got him.
SOS pads.
Uh-huh.
You can start out with SOS pads in the big open areas and get those all polished down to smooth, and then the rest of it you can get in there with the Dremel and stuff with real fine buffing compound and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
The problem is, once you polish it, you got to keep it polished, though.
There you go.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
And
Got him
all you need
serious.
some rubbing. All you need to start out with is some rubbing compound, and then finish it off with Mother's mag polish.
Yep. And Mother's is cheap to use too, but it makes it look good.
Now, I used to have some really good stuff that come from Mac Trailer. It's what they use on their refurb trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
That stuff was awesome. But for a little bottle, yay big around, it was like $28 or $29, but you
I got
don't
it
use
right
very
out
much
there.
of it.
I got it right out here in the shop.
The
That's
green
what
stuff?
I use from Mac Trailers, where we got it, and we use it for our aluminum wheels. Works great.
So how was your day yesterday, then Mark and Puller? Did you get much rubbish, by the way, Puller?
Oh yeah, we got we get about 4 pickup truck loads every Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
They got sides on them that go as high as the pickup cab. So
Wow.
How you doing, Margie TV? Happy Valentine's Day. Good to see you stop in.
Yeah, I did my missus a video this morning for her Valentine's. I did her a romantic video. So yeah.
Wow.
I forgot it was Valentine's Day tonight. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's what I got you them roses for.
Oh, I can't get nothing for the missus at the moment until the end of March time.
damn, this stuff is hard as a rock. Is that normal?
Put a little bit of water on it.
well, is that rouge or polishing rouge?
It just says polishing compound. I got 2 different ones, a green one and a red one. They're both hard as a rock.
Yeah, that's normal for that stuff because it's actually a rouge. You put that on your polishing wheel, and then run it on your whatever you're doing. It's like a clay like type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sparky, for your Valentine's Day show, do you got some Barry White going?
I've got a lot of unusual old songs. I mean, very old, and some of the newish ones. There is a surprise in there for a couple American people in there, and there's a couple of little surprises for the UK people. Because some of the songs I've chosen will either blow your mind or just think you back to the old days.
Let's get it on.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty of old songs, and luckily I can enjoy it. Hopefully, it'll work. So I know a lot of people don't like the really, really old, basically stuff. So I do. So
Music's music.
yeah, that's it. But this one I'm playing tonight is anybody can listen to it any time in the week, and that you can just replay it anytime. So it's gonna be good fun.
Morning, John.
Morning, John.
Morning.
So
Oh,
you got Nate working hard already, bucking this motor out.
mm-hmm. Oh, dear.
Safety glasses and all. He's going hard at it.
Okay, this lighting is not working at all today.
Oh Lordy.
He's getting serious.
Yeah, he's getting serious.
The stupid polishing wheel is spinning.
Oh, Lordy. So what'd you do yesterday, Ken? Anything?
Just worked on that sink.
Did it come all right? Did it come out okay, or did you have to put duct tape or Gorilla tape?
Just a lot of silicone.
It'll seal her up.
I got to finish it up this morning. I got it all except for setting the sink down in and hooking the trap up.
Right.
But all the water lines ran and the drain lines ran, the hole cut in, everything mounted on the sink itself.
Now that's down here at the farm?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys been outside? How much freezing rain did we get? You know?
I don't see where we got anything.
We did get rain, but
It was freezing rain when I came home last night.
Yeah.
So
When I let the dogs in, it looked like it did yesterday. I'll find out whenever I get ready to leave and go to breakfast here in a little while.
and I
It
get to
is
work.
6 in the morning. 6:20 here.
Yep, that's what it is here.
And it is now here 11:21.
Fell on the porch this morning.
Oh, both go on the porch. Oh, poor guy. Stand up and see if you can do it again.
You're young, you bounce.
Oh, that's right. He's got to go out and switch that box out today.
He's got to go to work.
Yep, he's got to go to work.
I'm
I
here.
give up. I can't get the screen to work perfect. It's either the background, myself, or neither.
you got both now.
Yeah, but see, the microphone is black. It's like not there.
Yeah, I'm having a problem with YouTube today myself at the moment. Trying to get onto it. It won't let me do something. So I'm assuming they're having major issues again. There's a lag as well, it doesn't help.
Yeah, Crystal Lynn, don't get in the van for the candy.
Well, you can't call off in your first 90 days.
No, you can't call off. You got to go switch that box because if that plant keeps running, that box will be overflowing. So you're going to have to switch it out.
Crystal to the yard.
Morning, Crystal.
It's not yarn, it's rope.
String to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, just get out there and do it.
Though you will care about that box. That plant keeps running and they start dumping all that metal on the ground and the roll-off box is full, you'll be out there picking it up half a day.
Nate, I have a banner I'm going to send you for Snow Dog plow accessories.
That'd be hilarious.
Yep, I'm going to send it to you.
I'll take it. I'll hang it up.
You know, once you start polishing that, Nate, you can't stop. It'll really look silly if you only polish part of it.
Well, I'm starting with that, like this little square to see if I can even get it to work. So
That's where it all starts, right?
Wow.
That doesn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
found a different wheel.
You can also start out with a wire wheel, Nate, and get it, kind of smoothed out, and then polish it if it's too rough.
That'd be pretty harsh.
What? Are you
You,
crazy?
you look like. Don't do that. You'll look like Mr. Briggs.
What the dickens is he on pills?
Oh, sorry, Bo. Bo don't get his donuts this morning.
Nope.
Oh, I don't mention the word donuts. I can't get any.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
little Amish place out there on 250 right outside of Apple Creek. I can swing in there with the truck, and generally whenever I go up through there, I stop and get me some plain donuts and some coffee.
Oh, you gotta get their apple fritters.
No, I don't care for them. They got them. What is it called? Fry pies or something like that. Or they got the insides all filled up with the apples and raspberry and all different types.
Now I've got my green screen back up and running now. Oh dear. What up here?
Are you guys having a lot of trouble with YouTube over there, Spark? Or?
Very much so. I don't know we just don't know what it is. My opinion, they've screwed around too much with it now. I mean, last night Mix just basically couldn't control anything last night, and it was a major issue last night. It's like at the moment you're okay, you're crystal clear, you're fine, and I hope I'm signing fine. But the last night he couldn't even talk properly, couldn't do nothing last night.
We had that 2-3 weeks ago. We had nothing but issues with ours over here. Couldn't drop a link. You couldn't do anything.
No.
There was a big lag between StreamYard and YouTube, but now they're staying pretty well together. I don't know what they did.
I think they had an update. Personally, I think it was an update. So
The only issue I have is my chat keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. That's all.
yeah, I've had that many times. Because I'm going live this afternoon myself, so I'll let you know if it covers a major problem.
Right.
I think mine's something to do with my internet or something here because it'll disconnect, then it reconnects right away. I mean, it ain't starting.
What time are you going live this afternoon, Arthur?
UK time 3:00.
3:00. So
9 a.m.
So what time our time?
Good question. CTD time, isn't it yours, isn't it?
what time is it there right now, Sparky?
It's 11:27.
Okay, it's 6:27 here.
So there's a 5-hour difference, isn't there? So
Right.
10.
10.
So
About 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock our time.
Yeah.
We can math this morning.
Try to.
Well, I have two screens. I can put Lucky on one screen, and I can put Sparky on the other screen.
That's the way to do it. So, anyways, yesterday morning, get up, started my day, go get my coffee, get a phone call from one of my friends. She wants to go shopping, but she doesn't have nobody to go with her because her man says, I'm not going shopping. I'm tired of going shopping with you. So she calls me up. I go to shopping with her. And tell you what, I didn't realize they had stores where she went, man. All day shopping with the woman. Tell you what, I'm glad I don't do that all the time, man. Had a good time, but tell you what, this stores I didn't even know that they existed. She found them in the corner. Yep.
I've told you I was a bright spark.
Yeah. But a lot of those women can shop and they'll find stores that nobody's even heard of.
Hey, that's what I did. Yeah, she went into this one store. I don't know. I think the whole family worked there. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was looked like they lived in the store, but I don't know.
Wow. Did anybody get a chance to see Jimmy C's video he put out?
I did
Not
a
yet.
little bit, but not a lot.
Oh man, it's a pretty good video. He was making a chair for his shop. You need to check it out. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I've got a nice firearm sat on.
Yeah.
Now, with the fire behind you there, Sparky, you just need a set of horns.
Oh, I've got better than that one. Give me 1 second. I've got coffee behind me instead.
There you go.
Tease up. So the old dreaded rain, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, my ex used to love to shop.
Oh yeah.
Spend my money.
Yeah, the wife don't do a whole lot of shopping.
I find my missus is okay when shopping, but just
Can't see these, but
um,
it's blue and white.
what? What? Are you crazy, man?
Oh boy. No, the wife would rather be in the shop working on stuff in the shop out there than I want to teach her how to run that blade. I think she'd like it.
Have I gone red faced already? I have gone red faced.
Morning, big boy.
Oh, fun.
I've gone red faced.
Good way.
What the hell's happened there? My face has gone red.
Uh-oh. Get any of that freezing rain out there yet, birds?
Oh yeah, my car is covered.
Oh boy. Well, maybe it missed us, then maybe it's all over east.
It's supposed to start here tonight at 1 a.m.
We don't want it.
And they're saying an inch an hour, and that they're probably going to declare a state of emergency because the state highway and all that said they're not going to do nothing to the roads until it's over if it's coming down that fast.
Uh-oh. Ed won't be able to get over to the college to clean sidewalks in the parking lot.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, we will. We got to be there.
On state of emergency, I don't think you're allowed to move.
Yes, we are.
Really?
Essential workers, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll move. It's just go buy a snowmobile and do it the right way.
Gravely man says that everything's a sheet of ice over there where he's at. Morning,
Oh,
Dave.
That's all it's here, sheet of ice.
8 degrees.
Mr. Briggs, I was told I have to get a hold of you.
By who?
The gentleman up top. I'm starting another program.
Good morning, Margie.
We're going to start helping the homeless people up here.
Morning, Margie.
Want to know if you want to get involved with the people over there. We could combine our videos. Well, not combine them, but share out videos.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Oh,
Yeah, Lucky was saying he was going to start doing that stuff, Briggs, and I said, well, that would be something for you and Briggs to go together on.
Drew, I got tons of guys down here. Matter of fact, yesterday I had to buy 4 more pairs of boots for those guys.
Yep.
You know what's funny? You buy those guys a pair of boots and you think you gave them $1 million.
Yep.
Wow.
The shoe store guy downtown gives it to me at cost.
Wow.
Well, the UK at the moment's gone for because we've been through the cold snap weather, they call it cold snap weather. They're getting all the homeless off the streets and putting them into places. And some don't want to go into hostels or places in the UK. So what they're going to give them is a hotel for a week, and the government's paid for it. But the problem is they've already trashed out like 5 hotels, these homeless ones. Can't believe it. They trashed the hotel.
Well, we have that park down the street. Not even down the street. It's pretty much right on the corner. So anyways, the guy that I gave the burgers to, him and his partner, there's actually 3 tents there now, sitting in the corner. 3 tents. So
Wow.
Well, the guys that I was taking care of, I had to find a place for them to go because they're tearing down the bridge. So because they're rebuilding it this year. So they actually lost their home because they tore the one end down.
You know, I wonder how many of them homeless people are vets. I mean, that's the big question. How many of them are vets that are out there?
In my town, there's about 4 of them out down there I know are homeless.
How
That are
many
vets.
American veterans are homeless?
Right. I mean, that would be the big thing, because you see a lot of the vets that are homeless.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
the UK at the moment, homeless thing has kicked off, and then the government's now decreased like 60% of the money what the UK gets. So the UK is going to be on the same like problems at the moment, and they're going to have major issues, and there's going to be major problems now for the UK.
Well, that just answered your question there, Mark. 37,000 veterans are considered homeless in America.
Right. Right. And you know, that's the bad part of it. And most of them is Vietnam and all that and everything that are homeless.
Right. But again, it takes somebody like my uncle up in Las Vegas, Mr. Briggs, and hopefully I could be able to help somebody. So therefore, you know, it does take one person to step up to the plate. So hopefully we could be able to help some people over here in New England.
Did anybody see about that Oxfam director getting done then? He bought £75,000 worth of homes for the homeless in where there was like the tsunami was. And I don't know much about the details. It was on the news this morning. And apparently he pocketed nearly 30% of that money.
Right. And let me ask you this. How many people have went through a drive-through, fast food drive-through, paid for your stuff, and then paid for the car behind you?
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
I've done that for Dunkin' Donuts sometimes.
Yeah.
I've done that twice. Y'all know how they got the McDonald's? They got the two different lanes that go to one. I was in my work truck last week, and this guy pulled up, and I ordered behind him, and he told me to go ahead. And it made confusion with the lady at the window. She's like, "You got this?" I was like, "No, that must be the truck behind me." And she goes, "Well, oh, I can't. I gotta redo it or whatever." You know, I was like, "How much is it?" She's like, $15. I said, "Just pay for his and pay for mine." And I pulled out, and I see that I'm getting ready to pull out onto the road, and I look behind me, and the dude's like waving and flashing his headlights and stuff. So he was happy, but yeah, I've done that a few times.
We've never had it here.
Me and the wife, I can tell you exactly where we was at. We was at Shoney's restaurant down in Dover. We went in and sat down and ate and everything, and we asked for the bill. And the other old people that were sitting across at another table had paid for the wife and I's meal. And I was like, "You got to be kidding me." And you know, and that's when we finally learned about this, because somebody actually did it to us.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. This way people doesn't think it's any type of fraud. What I'm going to do is I'm going to announce it today. And then whatever donations that I get from either PayPal or, you know, Super Chats or whatever, it's going to go to next Saturday. I will be doing a live video with any donations I receive throughout that week. So it'll be Saturday. I'll go down to the local city here in Providence and do whatever we can with that, you know, the money that or clothing that was donated.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
so
like
therefore the people that's on my show will know it's actually legit, and that's what it's going to do every Saturday.
Yeah. It's like at the moment, I've just been PM'd by a friend of mine. He's got flaunting the cash off and everything. I spoiled my wife and all this lot today. I said, you don't need to spoil your wife every day. You need to spoil her every time, every second of the day. You need to spoil your wife, because at the end of the day, your wife deserves your love and care. And he says, he's one of them kind of show-offs. I bought 100 roses, all this today. And I said, he asked me, what have I just bought the wife? I said, I've just made her a video. Oh, that's a bit of a lazy situation you're in, aren't you? You've got nothing, haven't you? And I just deleted and blocked him.
Right. But the main thing in a marriage, even any relationship, you try to grow it together.
Yeah, that's it.
You can't grow it two different ways, because then you grow apart.
No, it don't work that way. Trust me.
No, throw it together.
Yeah, we work together. The only problem we've got is a family's there and I'm there and my missus is up there. They treat my missus like she's a disabled person, can't do nothing for herself, but she can do everything for herself. She's not limited. And
Right.
the vaccine at the moment, she's been told yesterday by her sister, I will go and find out about the vaccine. I will help you this way. What about me? I mean, do I need any information because she's a nurse? No. You're fine. I've got to work on my own. I've got to do everything on my own. I've never had anybody to fall back on. I've never had no family, no friends, no people until I met you lot, until I met some other people, you know what I mean? But
Right.
you know what I mean? And the people don't realize that a marriage is for life, not for one day, I'm afraid. You've got to work at it. And we've been married 11 years and it's been strong as an ox. And we do truly we have time out. We have time out from the internet. We have time out from life itself. And we just go wandering. And people ask us, oh, where you been? Where you been? None of your business. It's between me and Mrs. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, see, that's the problem I have, Sparky, because family members, anything else, my mouth don't have no filter. If I have something I'm going to say it to you. And that's just the way it is. I've always been that way.
Mm.
And
People don't like you.
people don't like me because of it. But you know what? I don't care. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. If it offends you, suck it up, Buttercup, because I don't care.
That's exactly it.
I'm an outspoken person. You guys all know that. And Jeff, to answer your statement that you did there, yeah, that is kind of screwed up. My boss, every Friday, he orders lunch for us. And that's for all 4 companies. So all 4 companies, we get lunch catered from the boss every Friday.
Right.
So that's
But the messed up part of this whole thing is if the wife and I would go to Red Lobster or anything else, mind you, we raised 8 kids. Every one of them kids went with us when we went to restaurants like that and everything else. It was no ifs, ands, or buts. If it was good enough for her and I, it was good enough for my children.
That's exactly it.
Yep.
I do miss the restaurants and I do miss the hospitality because we've got none of it for nearly a year and a half. We've not been away much. We've never had a honeymoon. We've never had all that lot because we've never had the capital to do it. But we've always made do amend. And we've always made what we've got available. Yes, I can admit to everybody, I don't care who knows, yes, we're going to be in debt till I die, basically, because of the government. Do I care? No, because I've worked my ass off every day to look after the missus, and that's my main priority.
Right. But if you come right down to logic, Sparky, you can't even die without making a damn bill.
You said it. You said it. You said it.
You're going to be in debt.
Yeah, you said it. You absolutely said it.
That's why I have that thing. If you have it, spend it because you can't take it with you.
Exactly.
Enjoy the life.
Yep, exactly it. You said it. Absolutely. It's like a debt management company contacted me yesterday by email and said, do you want help? I said, no, I don't need help. My books are fine. Everything's paying out fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, but you can't manage. We can tell that by where you're spending. I haven't tracked myself or the missus for nearly a year and a half properly. And it's like the guy was trying to be like this in my ear. Look, I said, goodbye. Just, you know what I mean? Delete the email, go, you know what I mean? Come get a sensible conversation out of them.
Yep. But there's a lot of people out there that away.
Yep.
Hey, Craig's got the right idea. You stay in the shop. You don't have to deal with any people.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mason?
Morning,
Mason.
Mason.
I'm Mason. And Bo, the reason you don't remember it, Bo, is because they used to feed you cough medicine before they take you out in public.
Or chloroform. Yeah, the chloroform on the cloth, you know what I mean?
But the best cough medicine that we used for the kids was corn moonshine we take them mint candies, the peppermint mint candies, crush them up and put it in that bottle. That was the best cough syrup
For any of us.
for anybody. I mean, it worked very well.
Wake up.
I remember my grandma giving me a shot of gave me a teaspoon of Jack Daniels and said, "Gargle this." I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
That cough, I didn't feel that cough all day. I guarantee you, I felt good.
Right. You know, for years and years and years, baby cutting teeth and all that, they would put whiskey on their gum.
Mm,
Oh man, you tell a doctor that nowadays. Whoa.
yeah. It's like the dry sugar, they're called dry sugar lumps.
Uh-huh.
It's like when they got like a thing. We used to put cough syrup, the actual proper cough syrup, not this like cheap, nasty stuff, the proper stuff for kids. Put it on the sugar lump. They used to have the sugar lump, no problems. They didn't like the cough medicine, but they had the sugar lump, you know what I mean?
Right. Do you see what your son's saying? That's why he was always faking sick. He was getting medicine.
Yeah.
That's grandma's remedy.
When it came to school, he always faked
Hey,
sick.
Lucky, they ever deliver that letter that for that Visa gift card?
Nope.
You know, did you get on the receipt? There's a set of numbers on that, right?
Yeah, there's a set of numbers. I contacted the Postal Service. They never contacted me back. And I called one other transfer number, downtown Providence, and they're investigating. That's as far as I got on it. They're trying to find
Well, you
out.
can look those numbers up at the post office website and see if they're in the system. If they were never in the system,
Yeah.
then they didn't put them in. Then it's still sitting in the post office down there, guarantee you.
Yeah. Well, what I did is I ended up purchasing another $100 Visa gift card and just sent it that way, like I did with Ed that night when he got his.
Yeah.
Right.
So now,
okay.
as
Yeah, I
it
just
stands,
curious if
$100
they ever
off
had
it somewhere.
that's disgusting.
What? Yeah, what card was it? Oh, what's Nate doing?
It's a Visa, MasterCard, prepaid.
Well, you can contact MasterCard, and usually they can trace if it's been cashed or not.
That's the problem. I didn't keep the card.
Oh, you didn't take any
Transferred the
photographs.
card. When I sent you the card, I took the receipt and threw it away because I didn't need the receipt.
Yeah, you should have taken a picture of the card. Anything like Amazon cards or anything, you always take photographs first. Then that's what we do normally.
Well, we learned our lesson on the Visa card, so that's what I'm going to do from now
Yeah.
on. Basically, you win the card, you're going to get just the number. You ain't going to get the card.
Well, that's a mighty shiny part there, Nate.
Yes, sir. Man,
Need to
I hate to get it dirty.
turn that fan off. You're blowing too much dust around.
Yeah. You gotta get them
Gosh.
samples all over it.
Are you guys
My precious.
you gonna make me suffer?
It was making me cold watching it go around.
Yeah.
And you got to get those white gloves, the cotton ones.
I don't have any. I might have some blue ones.
All right, you got to get those white cotton gloves. Keep the dust off them. Can't
Yeah,
have no
they're-
fingerprints on it,
Every time you
Right.
touch it, Nate, the oil off your hands is making the sand down there in Florida stick to them parts. Everywhere you touch it, over the hand.
Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm just. This is Florida.
You need to make a clean room.
Yeah.
Huh?
Need to make a clean room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dust free,
Okay.
The
He's not a doctor.
best thing you can do, Nate, is go in the house, put it all on the coffee table in the living room, and build it right there on the coffee table.
Y'all want me to die. I
What's a
already
coffee
washed
table?
parts in the sink.
Oh, shoot.
I already washed parts in the sink.
It'll be all right.
You can also stare.
Nate, I still remember my father doing that. He got killed over that too. So join the club.
Hey, could always use that dishwasher.
Oh, that's funny.
You mean the parts cleaner?
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds about
My
right.
father ran a carburetor through our dishwasher when we were a kid. My stepmother almost killed him. He said, "It's January. I need the truck. I need to go to work. I'm rebuilding the carburetor. Where do you want me to do it?" He said, he did. He threw the carburetor in the dishwasher and washed the carburetor in the dishwasher. Came out clean.
Yeah, run an operating room at the hospital. That'll be all right. I think the best thing was starter ring for a flywheel. Stuck it in the wife's oven and baked it on 450 for about an hour.
Facebook just sent me a message from Marketplace. It says, your listing received 1,432 views for the mud mower. Too bad 1,432 didn't get back to me and say they wanted to buy it.
Right. It could happen.
Yeah, they could all go together. They could all go together and just give you $1 a piece and be like a
Exactly.
timeshare.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Someone will buy it. Who knows? Maybe your buddy Mower Outlaw will buy it off you.
No. I
Uh-oh.
just want to sell it to be for money into another machine.
What's Ken doing today? Oh, he's gone.
Look like he's going to get breakfast.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. He keeps dropping his internet. Oh boy.
That's better. That's better.
Oh,
What in the heck is he doing?
wonder what's going on in the world today.
Probably the same old thing. Morning, Carmel.
I got rid of my red face.
Yeah.
Couldn't have that.
What in the world?
So you got the crank in the plastic gauge in it.
Wow.
Nate, did you put that in that vise?
Huh?
Just about to.
That vise?
Yeah, why?
You're gonna ruin it.
This?
Yeah.
That's what Redbeard says to do.
Oh lordy,
Right here on the flat spots.
you're gonna make it go out of time. Balancing will be history.
Y'all are killing me.
Just put it in the place and crank hard. That's why they call it a crank. You got to make sure you crank it hard.
Oh my God.
What's up, Ken? Good morning.
Good morning,
Try it
Ken.
again. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day to all.
The spinning avatar.
He's in the drive-thru, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a little late today. Icy out today. Everything's all iced up.
Oh boy.
25 degrees.
Yeah, Nate's losing it. Hey Nate,
Huh?
you can put that in that vise.
Are you would you come on? I don't know if you're messing with me or not anymore.
As long as you put it on the flat spots.
Yeah, as long as you put it on the flat spots, but put something between the vise and the crank.
I have my welding glove in there.
Yeah,
Like an old block of wood. Like an old block of wood or something.
Nah, some files. Put some files between it.
Sandpaper for grip.
I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait until
Yeah,
y'all
there you
ain't
go.
watching me anymore.
They like choking your chain there, Nate, today.
I've got the snow. Look at it. I've got snow. Yeah. I'm happy now.
You got that fan still running there, Nate? Yeah, tighten it down.
Oh, yeah. Pull that crank.
Just when you go to put that motor together, Nate, make sure that you don't have that fan running because you don't want no sand particles in that motor.
All right. I still have to do a final cleaning of everything. So
Right.
We'll run everything through the dishwasher, then put it right up on the counter and assemble it right there on the counter, right out of the dishwasher.
Mrs. Karts wouldn't care.
That's why I said I'd do it on the coffee table in the living room.
We did
I
it
probably
on
could.
the table.
It'd be nice and clean right there.
I probably could, seriously.
Now you get cat hair everywhere.
Yeah.
Nate, I was watching one of your girls' video there about the cat going inside the water packages there, playing with the water bottles. Yeah, mine does the same thing.
Does it really?
Be there for hours. Yeah.
She's a crazy one.
I think it's the sound of the bags, plastic.
There you go, Lucky. Jeff says there's a Cub Cadet tractor.
Oh, my uncle took Mr. Briggs coon hunting yesterday.
$100 on the marketplace.
Engine goes separate.
Yeah, his. Then I have to transport it, so it'll probably be like 500 time I get it here.
Well, I thought you had Sunbury that would transport it.
Yeah, they do in New England. You don't go down that way. I could get Sunbird Transportation to transport the Lucky 7 or pick up anything in New England.
Right. Sparky, you keep fading in and out. Snow's covering you up.
No, I'm trying to make myself look a little so I look like a snowman.
It's working.
See, he's starting to look like the ghost of Christmas past.
That's the idea.
What you been getting for breakfast this morning?
Actually, I'm treating myself. I haven't had pancakes in about 3 months, so I'm gonna pancakes.
There you go.
I got my pound of bacon, my eggs,
Hey, can I cook that?
I got sausage.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're not having a full breakfast today because we've got a big brunch this afternoon of Valentine's food. I'm cooking this afternoon.
Nice.
There you go. I'm
Chicken. Sorry, go on.
I'm having a full breakfast at Patty's.
Morning, Antonio.
Yeah, we're having chicken, chicken spare ribs, beef burgers, chicken strips and poppers, and other bits of that. With drinks.
11 to 3.
9 to 3.
Oh, cool.
So you can figure out what you're making me for dinner today.
Oh, boy.
I can make you something very good. Your pizza, they deliver.
I think they have the heart-shaped pizzas too.
They might.
Well,
No,
for
I'll take
sorry. For us, when we go out for a meal, it's about 35 quid, 40 quid UK. It's about $60 basically when we go out normally. So nothing's open, so we can't do anything.
Morning, Antonio. He's up mighty early. He's way behind us in time. He's up real early.
He was up early yesterday. I was watching his video. His post yesterday.
That's better. I look a lot better. I do today. Bit of snowing. No, I do believe that we can have a good radio tonight and chill out. And like I said, when Ken's listening tonight, I've got a bit of a song for him tonight.
What time was that, Spark?
I said I've got a song for you tonight on the radio. For you and your missus.
No, what time, Spark? What time?
9 o'clock after Dusty.
That'll be 10 o'clock a.m. our time, Ken.
Spec is 170 inch-pounds.
We kind of figured that out already.
If you're awake.
I asked if Missus is going out with her boyfriend or what they're doing, you know?
Article and the description of this particular socket.
All right,
Well,
guys,
well,
I got to
boyfriend
go to
picked her up
170 inch-pounds.
170 pounds. Why don't you convert that over to foot pounds and it'll be way less for you? You can use a bigger wrench.
What's it got? Meters?
What should I start at?
I
100.
Yeah.
Huh? 100?
Yeah, do it like
Yeah,
100 and then go back
3
through.
stages.
Yep.
That's better. I don't look like a ghost now. I look like crystal clear now. Thank God my green screen's working.
Looks good. Better than mine. I have a problem with my lighting.
I only have one light. And I only have the pop-up screen.
Yeah.
The only light I have is just the light right here in the room on the ceiling.
Mine's
I think I went
1,000 watts.
I think I went a little too dark on this color, so I'm probably going to repaint it lighter color.
Mine's 1,000 watt LED. My light is a photographer's light.
Oh no, we lost Briggs. He fell
Mr.
out.
Briggs is always losing marbles.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought Crystal
Huh?
with him up here. I thought maybe Crystal would come up and give him what for.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, Bo.
Antonio said he never went to bed. Oh my God.
170 inch-pounds is 14 foot-pounds, Nate.
Yeah, Antonio, I've seen some people do that. That's pretty cool on a time release.
Yeah, and usually your foot-pound torque wrenches don't go down below like 25 or 30. So
They want like 100 inch-pounds.
the max torque's 170 is what it wants to be torqued to. So
Yeah, like.
and thanks Ken for the information there, buddy. When you messaged me.
Yeah, no, but I have one of those saws actually.
Nate, why are you
I
torquing
don't
that
use
now?
it. It's pretty useless, but I have one.
What?
Well, I actually got like 3 of them or 4 of them. One was complete, and the other ones are all parts. The only thing that's missing off all of them is the air cleaner cover.
Nate, why are you torquing those now?
Check the gap.
What's he building actually? I wasn't here for the beginning. What's he actually building?
Building a billet motor.
Ooh, it's like fun.
Oh, shall we
I
say
saw
he's
some
trying
shiny
to build
aluminum.
one? He's trying to build one.
Jeff, to answer your question, yeah, that John Deere, that's already done. That has a rebuilt engine. It's all done over, it's painted over nice, new seat. It's can't say original, but it looks really nice. And the only thing I'm missing is the left front side cover. But besides that, it's all complete. Sitting at my buddy's
Lucky, I'm
shop.
not, Mike. I'm not too up on your videos. Is the mud mower sold?
No, not yet. Got a lot of people that claim that they want it, but hey, it is what it is. First person that comes up with the grand.
Yeah. I saw you in the video going through the snow stuff like that. My back would have been shot.
Yeah, that first time I went over that snowbound, I didn't expect to get jumped off the seat like that. It threw some flashbacks. The only thing I could think of was breaking another leg.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep.
went through it pretty well though.
Morning, Kevin. I didn't see you come in there.
When I drive tractors through snow, though, the front end, I turn it to the right. I just keep going straight.
Yeah.
Car Mob wants to know how many horsepower Nate's motor is going to be.
6.5.
What is it based on? What kind of engine?
Predator 212.
Oh, okay. Hey, I got a snow thrower in today.
I don't know what you're smoking now.
I got a snow thrower in, and I've never seen this before. The 3 blades on the impeller were literally bent at about 90 degrees, so it wouldn't even blow. And I don't know how the hell I did this. All impellers were bent like this, so it wasn't making any fan. I was like, how the hell did you do that?
Morning, Blessed Life. Good to see you come in.
Only about the 20 quid one. Oh dear. Oh, bless your life. Thumbs up, yeah. Well, I've got a special thing for Mike today for the thumbs up. You know what I mean? And it's one of them.
There you go.
Yep.
We lost Nate. Where did
I'm trying to see what my clearance needs to be.
Just take. Are you gonna spread stuff out on the table?
Where's he with process?
What's that?
Where's Nate up to in the process?
Right now, he's checking clearance.
Well, like crank clearance or what?
Yeah, crank and rod.
Like plastic gauge, or what's he doing?
Yeah, plastic
Yeah,
gauge.
here comes the salt truck.
Our mob, it's going into a go-kart. He's got a race coming up to this cart.
It's an actual racing goat. It's actually a racing goat kart.
0.200 thousandths on the dot.
Yep, you're in good shape.
0.002. Oh, I need a break.
Shell's up early too.
Coffee Dublin might be silver.
Nice.
Yep.
What time do you go, Lucky, then to live today? Is it usual time?
Yeah, same time as you. I'll try to have you running on the laptop.
Well, I can go an hour later if you want me to.
Boss, you have a schedule. Don't worry about it, man.
There's no
you're
schedule.
fine.
There's no schedule.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's millions and millions of other people that do go live, brother.
I do have respect for people. You see, that's the problem.
Yeah, well, not a problem. I don't get upset if other people go live at the same time I do. I don't, there's plenty of other channels. The viewers pick what they want. It's like a TV channel, you know?
That's exactly it.
Yeah, if you want to come on up and there's a link.
I was thinking Sparky for the song for me, my wife. Jake Giles band, Love Stinks.
Well, I've got worse than that one. I've got something from the 1942.
Oh.
I'm not saying no more than that.
Shell works nights. Okay.
What? Fine. Hold on a minute.
Is that the cat trying to get something?
Yeah. She wants to make herself known. Hold on.
Well, it's easy enough.
1942 is a good year.
Yeah, say hi to everybody.
Oh, beautiful. Getting big, isn't she?
She's getting too big.
She's lovely.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad.
The keyboard.
How's that rototiller going or running?
It's running fine.
Heck yeah.
Keeping the belts and stuff on.
The belt, I'm still waiting for the belt. I'm using that crappy old belt.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did that video on that, and I was just showing how stretched that belt was after a couple uses. That's all I was doing on that video.
Yeah.
And that's that generic. I think it's a fan clutch belt. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I gotta get more coffee. I gotta train Miss Punky to get it for me. Go get me coffee.
Just move your coffee maker in on your desk.
Yeah, but then if I'm in the kitchen, I'm gonna have to get another coffee pot from there, right?
Yeah.
Does sound like a good idea. Have one of those what are K cups there, the small single cup K cups.
Must have kicked me out or something.
Or you could just plumb it in like the oil things, you know. Just have a big pot of it in the kitchen, and then lines going all over the different rooms. You can just tap it out like a beer tap.
Dunkin' Donuts, that's where they are now. You go into some of the newer Dunkin' Donuts, they get your coffee out of a tap. How many other
Can you guys
people
hear me?
have that?
Can you guys hear me
I
again?
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Try to change the camera. This is what I was working on earlier. So I posted photos of this, but I blew a hub bearing, an axle hub bearing on my 4Runner.
Wow. Is that what all the grease was on the driveway?
Huh?
Is that what all that grease was on the driveway?
Yeah, that photo of that was diff fluid.
Okay.
So what happened, from what my assumption is, because the seals are still intact, it wasn't leaking like 3 or 4 days ago. It's been about 2 days. I went to Circle K, got some sodas, took one to my wife because she was at work. Came home. I was home for about, 4 or 5 hours, and ran to the bank, and no leaks, nothing wrong. Came back to the house because I didn't have any service calls for the day, and just sitting, relaxing, watching YouTube and editing videos, and went out to go run to the Circle K again for something about 5 or 6 hours later, and I just saw that giant puddle on the floor, and come to find out the dust I'm trying to think of it. The dust boot and the axle seal, the internal axle seals are fine. I think what happened, there's so much play in this. Look at all this play. I don't know if it's showing up. It's got about a ½ an inch worth of play. So I'm thinking what happened is because the tires I have on my truck are oversized. They're not the original size. They're about, 6 inches bigger than they used to be, and they're a lot heavier. So I think when this bearing went bad and I heard the pop noise, I got under the truck. I couldn't find anything, and I'm like, okay. I chalked it up to just rocks being flung at the fender wells because I have really knobby tires, like mud tires.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, well, I couldn't find anything, and then I found the spill, and it came out of the dust boot. So I'm assuming what happened when the play happened, this retainer ring right here actually sits inside the inner seal.
Right.
And when this shaft started wobbling, it bent a portion of the seal out the way and allowed all the fluid to leak out the front. And because this bearing is so bad, you can literally lift it. There's about 7 or 8 bearing balls missing, and I call them squirrel cages because this bearing, the balls are physically in little cages, and those cages are linked together to attach all of the balls. And you can literally see that the retainers just came out, and 7 of the balls are missing, and these balls are probably at somewhere in the range of about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch balls, somewhere in there. There's 7 of them missing. So I think there was so much end play that it was just leaking and puking out.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, because as soon as I pulled the shaft out, the immediate thing you saw was another quart of diff fluid come out. So it didn't puke all of the diff fluid out. So luckily, originally I thought I broke a ring gear, is what I thought. And the actual splines on the shaft are actually in pretty pristine condition for a 22-year-old vehicle. So I'm glad it's just a bearing. But it's down for a couple days because Toyota doesn't open until Monday, and I need to buy these two outer rubber seals. I need 4 bearing retainers. I need a tone ring, and I need 2 bearings. And I'm basically going to do both because I looked at my mileage, and the last time I had done this, these are actually original. The bearings are original. They have 686,000 miles on them.
Wow.
Holy cow.
So I would assume that I got my money's worth out of the Toyota bearings.
Definitely.
I would say so.
You'll probably be lucky to get 100,000 out of the replacements.
Yeah.
The replacements are new old stock. That's what Toyota told me. They don't carry and they don't make new ones for these vehicles. So everything that I'm going to be getting, because in order to do both, I figured if this one blew, I bet you the other one's going to blow too. So I figured I'd just get 2 new retainers for each side. That's 4, 2 new tone rings, and the tone rings don't really matter. The ABS doesn't work.
Right.
It stopped working like, I don't know, 3 years ago. It's either the tone rings or it's the sensors, one of the two. But the way these old 4Runners are set up is if the ABS light comes on and it's on for more than 30 hours, it automatically reverts the brakes to original brakes, traditional brakes where the tires lock up.
Right.
So, but I figured I'd just get new seals. I have the outers, the dust boots, and I have the inner seals, but I need the bearing retainers, and the bearing retainers or the retainer rings, and then I need the snap rings and the tone rings, and I think it's like $200 to do the whole axle. It's not really that much.
Right. Well, that's not too bad then.
No, and I actually bought a specialized tool that's made by a 4Runner enthusiast to do this specific job, and I bought the tool like a year and a half ago. It wasn't because I was anticipating this happening. It just happened that it happened that way. What I was going to originally do is, in order to get this drum backing plate off, you have to press all of this off. And I was going to turn the rear axle into a caliper system with drum or rotors and calipers.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find calipers though, because it's a modification, and the calipers I need are from a 2004 SVT Cobra.
Wow.
And it's dang near impossible to find those because they only made those Mustangs for like 5 years.
Huh.
But I'll eventually do the disc brake conversion on it because I have the stuff to do the disc brake conversion, and I have the stuff to retain my emergency brake too.
Well, so you're lucky day, Mike. I think I have one of those Cobras sitting in my backyard. I'll let you pot out if you want.
Do you have a 2004?
No, I'm playing with you.
Oh.
Don't get his hopes up.
I've been searching for these calipers for about 1.5 years now. So
I was gonna say, I think Lucky's backyard is maybe 2 mower swipes wide.
Yeah, exactly. I can reach out and touch my neighbor's house in the back there. And the
No, so
side.
my yard's bigger than yours.
Oh yeah.
They don't sell them at the parts store.
No, I've gone to Napa. I've gone to O'Reilly's. I've gone to AutoZone. I went to Advanced Auto. I even went on to Jags. You know, the biggest supplier of freaking racing parts.
Check Summit
And
Racing.
Summit Racing, nobody has them
Wow.
How about Rock Auto?
because, huh?
Rock Auto.
Rock Auto doesn't have them either. And I did find a set on eBay that a guy was parting out his SVT because he replaced his rear Cobra brakes with Brembos, but he wanted like $1,800 for them. I said they ain't worth $1,800.
Right.
You know, even if the car was brand new in 2004, they were only worth about $400 or $500. He was asking too much.
Right.
And then like 2 weeks later, he messaged me, "Oh, it's sold." I said, "Well," and some idiot was stupid enough to spend $1,800 on them.
Right.
You know, because the reason I need 2004, I can use anything from 1996 to 2005. The reason I want to use 2004s is because 2004 4Runners take the exact same rotors as my 4Runner does in the front. So if I can find 2004 calipers, I could put 2004 4Runner rotors on it. And it would be easier. It would be easier to replace parts. You know, everything's in the same year.
Right.
But you know, it is what it is. I'll eventually find them someday.
Very nice.
What stage you at now, Nate?
What?
What stage are you at now?
-1.
-1. Why?
Hey
What's
Nate, you know
Huh.
you can torque those with your pinky at 14 foot-pounds, bro.
No, it was 170.
170
what it
inch
converts
pounds
to?
is 14 foot-pounds, bro.
I got you. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I don't know much about torque.
Well, I do it all day long. You know, I have to
Now,
convert
twerking-
all the time. So
Twerking. I
Twerking
thought
I
you said
can do.
twerking. I thought you said twerking. What's he dancing at work? Is he dancing all the time?
I said torquing.
I thought you said twerking.
No, that's what you probably want to be doing with your girlfriend.
Not with my bad back.
No, we don't want Sparky twerking. No.
Hi, Mr. Sparks.
Mrs. Sparks, she said hi. Mark said hi, by the way. Oh,
Toki
dear.
was just drinking my coffee.
Look at
She's
that.
got a
Look
cup of tea.
at that hash brown coming out of that nose. Oh Lord.
Let's switch the
Yeah,
camera
Toyota
back.
discontinues a lot of parts.
What do you mean? I've never had Toyota discontinue any parts.
They just make
Because
them.
wait, believe me, they do. I got a T100, so I know.
Oh yeah, well T100, of course. The T100 is over 30 years old.
No, it ain't that old yet, but it's close.
What year is it?
96.
Okay, so it's almost 30 years old. Well, T100s weren't popular either.
What's up, Nick?
And don't forget, Mr. Briggs lives in BC, not DC.
Yeah. Morning, Mick.
Yeah.
Afternoon, whatever it is.
All right, mate.
T100s were like I don't know, like 5 minutes shy of being the newest model of the Toyota pickup. They weren't very popular. I think the Toyota pickups are more popular than the T100s.
Oh, you can't get parts of those either.
No, you can't.
They made them for 20 years. It's just, I mean, I fought like hell to get a gas tank for mine. I found one, but I can't get the lower control arms for mine.
You need it for the T100?
Yeah.
Okay, well, send me a message on Instagram, and I'll see what I can do. Because there's about 15 of them in my town.
Wow.
I'm sure somebody has. I'm sure one of them has control arms that you could just put bushings in.
I need the lower control arms for a rear wheel drive. The 4-wheel drive are all over the place. It's the rear wheel drive.
No, there's about 4 or 5 of them in this town that are just 2-wheel drive, and they're still running and they're still on the road. And I know that they've changed the control arms before. So they might still have their old control arms. I can ask a couple buddies of mine if they still have their old control arms.
That'd be cool.
Come on, birdies.
Yeah, my old truck's got 185,000 on it, and I'd go out there. It still runs, no rust on it. It's common on those. The control arms rust out. In the rear backing plates on the brakes. I couldn't believe that. My backing plates rusted out on the truck, and there's no rust on the axle, just the backing plates. It's like, you got to be kidding me. I was pulling chunks out with my bare hands.
Those backing plates are very thin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I went up to a Toyota dealer, and he said, we got 4 of those left in stock, and that's it. I said, how much are they? 125 each. I said, give me all 4. He said, but they're 25 years old. They'll last in our 25 years. I said, buddy, even if they don't, and I sell the truck, I could sell them on eBay for more than I paid for them.
Right. Yeah.
I bought 2 gas tanks. I found a dealer that had 2 gas tanks with the sending units, the pumps, everything. But I bought all of them, and I got the one brand new gas tank all complete, ready to go out there, as well as one in the truck that's been in there a year. It's like, hey, if it ever goes bad, I got guys right now that want to buy that gas tank. That gas tank will fit the 4-wheel drive, the 2-wheel drive, the extended cab, the standard cab. It don't matter. It'll fit them all.
Yeah, and the T100s and the Toyota pickups are rare. They're not. Most of them aren't on the road anymore. But the thing is a lot of those T100s are in Arizona. I've seen probably at least 200 people with them in Arizona, and it's probably because they don't rust out here as bad as everywhere else, especially if you don't take them off roading. But it's the 4Runner parts that are impossible to find here. And I have a guy in Texas that told me he can't find them there either.
Wow.
And the problem with my 4Runner, my year, is the 3rd gens were popular when they were crashed. People just take them out of the junkyards whole and they just rebuild them, or they turn them into crawlers. So that's why it's so hard to find certain things. And there's nothing wrong with my drum brakes. It's just if I put calipers on it, it gives me easier access to do the wheel bearings and the axle shaft seals and everything else, because I don't have that drum assembly in my way. You could the GM disc brake conversion works great on the back end of a Toyota. Which ones though? I can't remember which one. I looked up one for my T100. Should be pretty much the same as what your stakes, and they're like $650. It's not. The T100s aren't anything like the 4Runners. The 3rd gen 4Runners are more like Tacomas, 1st gen Tacomas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get rear disc brake conversion for my truck for $650, $550 without the emergency brake, $650 with the emergency brake.
Yeah, the 3rd gen 4Runners between 96 and 2002 are identical body and suspension wise, not body, but suspension and transmission and motor and transfer case and everything, exactly like the 1st generation Tacomas and the 1st generation Tundras. So it's easy to find Tundra parts and Tacoma parts for those years, the 1st generation. But The problem is the calipers on the Tundras are too big. I would have to step my rims up to like 17 or 18s, and I don't want to do that. And the
Well, I don't blame you
Tacomas,
there.
the calipers are too small.
Wow.
Yep. It's like people don't believe me that my T100 is a 1-ton truck. It can't be. It's only a 4-cylinder. It don't matter. That's a 1-ton
It is a 1-ton,
truck.
yeah. The T100s are a 1-ton.
Yep.
The suspension on them.
Yeah,
That
and
truck will pull a ton.
Yeah, and the
Do
other
not
funny thing about the
underestimate that
T100s,
2.7.
the funny thing about the T100s, they also came in a dually form.
Yep. You got
You
one
can get
of those.
them as
You got a
you
rare
can get
one.
them as a dually with a matching camper directly from Toyota back in the day.
Yep. I've never seen one. I'd love to see one. I bet you that'd be badass. But yes, that motor will pull a ton. Mark, I'm telling you, that 2.7 liter, that 2.7 liter is a beast.
The next time I see my buddy, he has the T100 dually with the camper on it, the original camper. I'll take a picture of it for you.
That'd be cool, because I'll tell you, I remember when they came out, but I never saw one. No one around here would have ordered one.
It
I'll tell you what,
actually has the original. It has the original tan paint too.
Did it have the 2.7 in it?
Chevy Love Dually.
Yeah, it has the 2.7 in it. Yeah, but it has the original, that creamy tannish. I don't know what the heck to call it. It was that rare color that Toyota had back then. It was that kind of like pale, kind of creamy color.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. That's just exactly it. That's it, Ken. Coffee with cream. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
But that 2.7 liter, everyone, I remember when that came out, oh, that's junk. When I bought that truck, oh, no, that won't pull nothing. That's only a wimpy little 4-cylinder. I know a guy that used to fill that bed with logs all the way above the cab, strap it down, and haul it out of the woods with a little 4-cylinder. Because the transmissions in those things are the same tranny that they put with a V8. It's a huge transmission in that thing. It's all in the gearing.
And the T100s actually had bigger transfer cases than the my 3rd gen 4Runners.
Yeah, they're an awesome truck. They really are. I like the fact I have no power windows. I got nothing. It's a truck. I don't have to worry about window motors going bad. I just crank it down, get in the truck, I drive it. It's a truck.
Oh yeah, my window regulator motors have been bad for like 9 years. They still function enough to roll the window down. I don't normally use them very often.
Hey Mark, I gotta take off. I gotta get ready for my stream. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Later, Ken.
Later, I'll see you later.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll pull a ton. It'll hold a ton. It will pull a ton. Don't underestimate that little truck there, Mark. I'm telling you, it will.
Wow.
I pulled a U-Haul trailer fully loaded with 28,000 pounds with my 4Runner when it had the 6-cylinder, and those the 4Runners are only actually rated at like 5,000 pounds.
Wow.
And the
only trouble with the T100, the 1st generation B6 is that 3 liter was junk. Then when they made the 3.4, the 3.4 was oh my God, there's so many guys. It's like there's a guy that when I get my new truck, a guy wants my truck, even though the parts are hard to buy. He wants it because he's got a 4Runner that he rolled that he wants to put his 3.4 in that thing.
That's what mine originally had, was the 3.4. That's what I pulled 25,000 pounds with. That included the trailer.
Yeah, what do you put in it now?
It was only rated at 5,000. At that time it had the 3.4 in it. I took the 3.4 out and I put the Tundra 4.0 V8 in it.
Oh, okay.
And it was nothing wrong with the motor. It's sitting in my barn for whatever vehicle I want to drop it in. I wanted more horsepower. Because even the 4.0s and the Tundras at that time, they only made like 350 horsepower. and the V6s, the 3.4s, they only made like 180.
Yeah, the 3.4 and the 2.7 were the best motors they had. That 3.0, I think Toyota realized quick how bad they were, because hell, I could sell my 2.7 liter for more money than the guys the 3.0. The 3.0s know them. As soon as you met, they look. You could have a beautiful condition T100. They in perfect condition. A 2.7. My truck, I could probably get $6,000 out of it all day long. It's amazing that I could get $6,000 out of a 25-year-old truck. But if it was the 3 liter, I'd be lucky to get $2,000 out of it, because no one wants the 3 liter.
Mine is the 3rd gen 4Runner is still worth $18,000, which is it's rare. You know, you can go shopping all day long on the internet looking for 3rd gen 2000 4Runners. If they are sport editions with the limited package, with the V6 in them and 4-wheel drive, transfer case, manual, you can get 18, 20, 25,000 out of them still. For some reason, some of them hold value.
I wouldn't pay that, because I think that's stupid to pay that much for something that old. But
yeah,
hey, if someone, it's like my truck. Myself, I would not pay $6,000, but I've already got people offering me $5 and $6 for that truck. When someone's stupid enough to hand me $6,000 for a truck that's 25 years old, in my mind, it's only worth about $1,000 tops.
Yeah,
I'll hold my hand out.
Yeah, well, the thing is some people want the 3rd gens, and the T100s are sought after. You know, if you have one in good condition, technically you can actually have it appraised, and it will appraise at that price.
Oh, mine's got the original factory bed liner, no holes in the body.
So it's probably worth the $6,000 that they're offering you.
Oh yeah, I need control arms though. I got new gas tank in. I found new torsion bars for it last year.
The torsion bars are a pain to find. Even for mine, even for my 2000, the torsion bars are a pain to find.
Yep. See, somebody was saying something about aftermarket parts. There's a bunch of car companies anymore that you can't get parts for.
There's no rust. Look at no holes.
You can get aftermarket bushings, like polyurethane bushings for like mine and his.
It's spotless.
But you're paying a premium price. I know the entire bushing kit for my 4Runner, which would be body mounts, control arms, track bar, every bushing on the vehicle, it's like $600 just for bushings.
Yep. Oh, Lordy.
And Toyota doesn't actually sell them anymore. They don't have any of the rubber bushings anymore, even for mine.
I think just about everything is going to nylon anymore.
You know, and that's the sad thing is certain things are impossible to find. You have to go aftermarket, like bushings and some control arms. You have to go aftermarket for mine too.
Right.
And the Napa control arms are junk, even though they have a lifetime warranty and I can exchange them as many times as I want. They're junk.
Wow. That's the way it goes. But anyway, we're going to have to shut this down here shortly. Ken's going to be going live. So,
yep.
I want to thank everybody for coming in, and y'all have a good rest of the weekend and good week. And we'll see y'all next week.
Thanks for letting me come on, Mark.
Hey, not a problem. Anytime.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Always something.